So let us start with the specific heat. Specific heat is the heat required to increase the temperature of 1 gram of a substance by 1 degree Celsius. So if you have m gram of a substance, suppose you have m gram of substance and you want to increase the temperature by delta T here. So what can be done? So heat required to increase temperature of m gram of substance by delta T, then that is heat supplied to this can be calculated by heat equals to specific heat into m, that is the amount of the substance, that is m gram, into delta T, that is the change in the temperature, that is this is the temperature you want to increase here. So this would be your equation 1. So from 0 degree Celsius to 100 degree Celsius, heat is stored that can be calculated by this equation number 1. So as I told you, here there is an increase in temperature from 0 degree Celsius to 100 degree Celsius. So if you want to calculate the amount of heat here stored, because the energy is stored here, so that can be done by using this equation, specific heat into amount of the substance into change in the temperature. So at 25 degrees Celsius, 1 mole of water is vaporized at 1 atmospheric pressure. It requires more amount of heat. We can see here more amount of heat is required here, whereas when this same conversion is brought about at 100 degrees Celsius, the amount of heat required is comparatively a lesser one. Now condensation is exactly the opposite of this vaporization. So condensation of this, you can write the equation which is converted into gas, that can be, those vapors can be cooled down and can be converted into its liquid form. So that is called as heat of condensation, and that is equal to minus 40.7 kilojoules per mole at 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this is about the vaporization and the condensation. So this is enthalpy of vaporization. Next you can talk about enthalpy of sublimation. So this enthalpy of sublimation is nothing but the enthalpy change for the conversion of 1 mole of solid directly into vapor. So conversion of solid directly into its vapor, that is called as, the process is called as sublimation, and the heat changes or enthalpy change occurring during this conversion, that is called as enthalpy of sublimation, of course at constant temperature and pressure. So solid ice is converted into its gas, that is in vapor form, at 0 degrees Celsius, though sublimation, that is 51.08. So actually this conversion will take place in 2 steps. First there is a fusion and then there will be vaporization. So when you add these 2 things together, you will get this equation. This is what we call as the enthalpy of sublimation, which is the sum of these 2 processes, that is 45 plus 6 coming out to be 61. Now we know that enthalpy is a state function. So it only depends on the initial and the final state of the system. It is somewhat not dependent on the path which is followed. Okay, so enthalpy is a state function. Next we can talk about the enthalpy for atomic or molecular changes. Thank you.